Today's Real Talk, the show focused on North Carolina's real estate, business, and life. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night on this. Oh wait, I got what's the date? It's December 11th. 14 days till Christmas. WSICnews.com/holiday. That's where you can sign up for the 12 days of Christmas, which is going to be through December 22nd each morning on Good Morning LKN. And you can do that if you want to. But right now, what I'm curious about, are the Panthers organization at this point? I don't know. Football team organization, what are we even doing with the NFL anymore? I don't even understand any of it. But what's the effect? What's the effect that's potentially to happen because of the wonderful execution that's taking place right now? I'm just curious. Look, WSIC will continue to carry the Panthers as long as they will allow us. We are happy with the relationship. We love the team. I've been raised here. This is my squad. This is all I know. And I'm still going to pull for them every single year. But I also feel like I'm allowed to say to them, what are you doing? Get in the game. We've been at this before. Look, we've had adversity. We've dealt with this. We can handle ourselves. But what's the effect now? Now I got to worry about our school's going to drop? Is that a real possibility? I don't know. I mean, sure, 20 years from now, that could happen anywhere. Districts ebbs and flow. I'm off base. The point really here is we just like having good conversations about real estate. 844-STUDIO-4. If you want to have a conversation, you're welcome to. 844-788-3464. It's always a good time to talk real estate. Great things in the market. Holiday time. You know how many parades we could have chosen to go to? How many options did you have when you were, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? Kind of around that Thanksgiving time, right? That's when the parades kind of happened. There's some more. I think there's a boat parade. I got Dave Yoakum's email to Cornelius today. Shout out to Dave Yoakum at Cornelius today. North Carolina Senator Natasha Marcus says she will file tomorrow to run for Commissioner of Insurance. This is from CorneliusToday.com. Separately, former North Carolina Rep Robert Brawley has filed to run for Insurance Commissioner on the Republican side of the ticket as well. So there is another duelage occurring, building before us. Senator Tom Tillis announced $1 billion to connect Raleigh to Richmond. What's happening in North Carolina? Look, if you're a NIMBY, look, and look, it's just the name. It's just a name. My name, you can call me whatever you want. The not in my backyard crowd, I'm sorry. And look, I'm a neutral party because I've already just picked out the plot of land where Demi's going to bury me. It's in the backyard. It's kind of cool because I'll be like an angle. But this has already been negotiated. I'll be honest with you, what I really wanted. I wanted to have like a Braveheart style funeral. I said, put me on a raft, push me out to sea. You know who I told her gets the first shot? Bitcoin Lenny. I told her Bitcoin Lenny gets the first shot. And then everybody else, all the other friends can unleash. If Bitcoin Lenny will take the first shot, then we'll be okay. If you want to know Bitcoin Lenny, you got to listen to the morning show. Good Morning LKN. 7 to 9, Monday through Friday. 12 days of Christmas. Did I talk about 12 days of Christmas? Yeah, I already talked about it. WSICnews.com/holiday. But what's the real estate effect here? What's going on? Insurance is a big part of real estate. That's why I thought the necessity to say it. It's a direct impact, the business economic impact. Shout out to all of the Fourth Ward crowd out there who enjoy the little neighborhood feel in the city, on game days. There's a few extra people. Not quite the same as Buc-ee's. How about Buc-ee's coming to Mebane? Is it Mebane? Mebane. Mabonsky. I'm not sure. Buc-ee's coming before the planning board? Whew. What happened to Statesville? I thought Statesville was in the running. I've been advocating for Statesville this entire time. Put it right next to Bobcat Doosan. Put it right next to Bobcat Doosan. The winning formula. Allow it to come. We want energy. It's a lot of gas. Ooh, it's a lot of gas. It's a lot of natural. That's a lot of. Put some charging stations. Get them, baby. Capture that. You about to put in that infrastructure? You're not going to put in some charging stations? Got 120 gas pumps? Where's your charging stations? You can get 200. Get 200 charging stations. Produce and sell that energy, baby. This is our house. Coming through our house, just gonna stop off at a Buc-ee's and not pay for it? Come on now. Look, I would happen to pay their fair share. I thought that was a thing for a short time. I don't know anything about it. I'm just asking. I'm excited about hydrogen. That's what I'm excited about. Look, so the Carolina Panthers, I digress. Although the red line coming from Charlotte, think about that. If we ever actually get this red line, Hydrail, hydrogen-powered trains. What do you think? I think it could play. I'd be up for it. It's a challenge. There's no doubt about it. Are there obstacles? Always. You got out of bed this morning. There's obstacles. I got made fun of this morning. I've got this pink cup. Maybe this was manufactured here in Charlotte. Would that change Bill the Buffer's mind if this cup was manufactured in Charlotte? He gave me a look when I had the pink cup. I thought I was allowed to choose whatever color I wanted. Isn't that the motto in society right now? Be what you want to be. Here's the honest reality. I don't care what color this cup is. I opened the drawer and I just wanted a big cup. I wanted a big cup for water because your boy's trying. And this is what was available to me. It's not for any motto, any creed. I don't represent anybody but myself. It's a pink glass and that's okay. But if it was manufactured in Charlotte, your boy might put it up as like some some paid advertising. Not against that. So the Panthers are making some moves. Okay, you've got stadiums that I was curious because this is what it was all related to, right? It was so far. We'll get to some of the data here. Are we at a break? Almost, wow, time flies. I would have just went right past the potential break that's coming up here in a couple of minutes. What we're going to talk about, we will talk about some market stats. I'm going to tell you my favorite stat. My favorite stat I like to look at just as like a quick glance. Like, yeah, if we're doing like analyzation reports, sure. I'll throw out some multiple ways and all this. But if I just want a quick glance, just want to get a pulse on the market, I'm going to tell you what that stat is that I like. That's on the other side of the break. Real quick before we go, though, Cowboy Stadium. Because if we're going to have this economic development for teams, and what does it cost? What's the going rate if let's say Tepper's idea of Bank of America Stadium being purely for Charlotte FC and build a new dome for the Panthers? Let's just see what that would cost. Cowboy Stadium pre-COVID. This is pre-COVID, these pricings, by the way, I believe, right? Cowboys didn't come open in COVID. I know that Vegas didn't. 1.3 for AT&T Stadium? AT&T? Cowboys? 1.3 billion. Is that the newest stadium? It looks new. All right, and then we've also got the Allegiant Stadium for the Raiders in Las Vegas. 1.9 billion. Same price as the Sphere, by the way. Pretty close. Is one better than another? They're pretty hard. They seem like tough culturally over there, the Sphere. Dude was like out, wasn't he like out in like 9 months? You're not keeping weight. You're not carrying weight. Got to cut it. All right, on the other side of the break, we will talk about the stats. My favorite stat. I'm going to let you know what it is. WSICnews.com/holiday. Have you gone to it yet? Have you been there? Because that's where you sign up for the 12 days of Christmas. Oh, yeah. I can change that real quick, that tone. It's going to be a great time. 9 days left. We've given away 3 things. We gave away Red Ryder BB gun. We gave away Amazon Echo Show. Also an air fryer. Greystone Lodge is coming up. Greystone Lodge is going to be happening. 2-night stay. Beautiful boutique hotel in Boone. Greystone, Gray. Greystonelodge.com. Coming back.
WSIC. Here's your WSIC community calendar. Already thinking about what you're going to do in the new year? Several performances scheduled at Kane Center for the Arts are already sold out. Some of the upcoming Kane Center performances include Rocky Lynn, Forever Young, Jeff Allen, and even a Stunt Dogs experience. To see the entire lineup and to purchase your tickets, visit canearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. Want to see more than 5 million Christmas lights at one time? Speedway Christmas is back. Happening daily, the amazing Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now through January 7th. The show is open 6 to 10 p.m., rain or shine. The Infield Christmas Village is open Thursday through Sunday nights. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway, now through January 7th. For tickets, visit charlottemotorspeedway.com. Santa is here. Schedule your time to take pictures between now and Christmas Eve in Birkdale. Appointments include time with Santa and 8 digital images from the professional photographer. For more info and to schedule your time with Santa, visit birkdalevillage.com. Come enjoy Mistletoe Sip and Shops in downtown Mooresville this Friday. Open houses, store specials, sumptuous sips, divine deals, and yummy appetizers. Oh boy! This Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Mistletoe Sip and Shops this Friday night, downtown Mooresville. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Have an event you'd like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. We won't be warming up too much today, but we will have sunny skies. That afternoon high is going to be up at 48 degrees, with wind gusts getting as high as 20 miles per hour. Heading into the evening and overnight, we still will have clear skies, but that overnight low is going to drop below freezing again, down to 25 degrees tonight. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Santa says, stay informed with the best talk from WSIC.
Call now to speak with Justin at 844-STUDIO-4. It's today's Real Talk on the new 105.9, 100.7 WSIC.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you
Today's Real Talk. Merry Christmas. The show focusing on North Carolina real estate, business, and life. Oh, it is a hard cut to the next one. I kind of like that. I kind of like the jump. I kind of like a variety. I don't know what it is. 12 Days of Christmas is a good variety. And you could still sign up, WSICnews.com. 3 out of the 12 days gone. Red Ryder BB gun, gone. Amazon Echo Show, gone. Air fryer, gone. Can I tease tomorrow? Sure. Pure Capelli. We're giving away a $200 package that includes a facial and 2 products, like a moisturizer, something else. Those ladies know what they're doing. WSIC News Instagram, you can check out the video I did where I got my hair cut last week. Check it out. These ladies know what they're doing. 2 locations, one in Davidson, one in Huntersville. Davidson right there next to Witt's Custard. Huntersville Concord in 73, that new public shopping center right there. Oh, yeah. Nice space. They had a little gingerbread set up, like a little gingerbread house competition. I had to vote. Kelly was nice that I didn't pick hers. It wasn't on purpose. I just didn't know. I just wasn't sure. What's going on in the market right now? That's what you really care about. So $2 billion to build a stadium. We were talking about the Panthers earlier. What would it cost if Tepper, let's say, I'm assuming he's getting his way, right? Like the guy's got bigger. When you're playing in the billion sphere, right, you're literally changing cities. That's his chessboard. It's just a different game, and that's okay. He's allowed to play the game. And if he wants a football team and he wants to pay for a football team, pay for a football team. But what is the city going to have to give in to make it something? I don't know the answer to that, especially given Charlotte real estate now. And look at the history, Rock Hill. I mean, I got trust issues. I need to know. Are you in this for the long haul? Have 2 become 1? That's the real question. Because I'm gonna likely, unless the Lord's got another plan, I'm gonna die here. This is where I'm gonna be. So you can up and go. Maybe you live that life, but this is my home. This is your home. 844-STUDIO-4. You live here? 844-788-3464. I don't know why that was funny. I don't know. I just let out like a little giggly laugh there too. Let's check out some of the actual market data rather than my nonsense. How about that? Let me go here. WSICnews.com. Let's get some real-time action with this. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to click View Market Report right here on the homepage, WSICnews.com. I'm going to go to the Mecklenburg County Market Report. This is my favorite stat. This is my absolute favorite stat right here. Average price of active residential listings through Canopy MLS. Average active list price. So that's what a seller is asking for in the market. That is what the seller believes their home is worth. Average active list price in Mecklenburg County for a residential property, just under 675,000. 674,356 to be exact, because we have the most up-to-date data. That's how it works. WSICnews.com, you can check out all the real estate data. We do put them there. I'm still a broker. I'm still an attorney. I still love real estate. Got to show love to real estate. It's vital to the marketplace of the local community. You want to know what's locally going on with your real estate market? A lot going on. It's looking like the cones, shout out to Statesville, NC for I-40 and I-77, that connection point, that new construction, they're about done with the cones, I think. I mean, somewhere in a reasonable time frame here. I'm excited about it. It can handle a heavy volume transitioning there. So obviously there's some leadership happening somewhere in the world. So average active price. So my favorite stat is the seller stat. It's what the seller believes their home is worth when they enter into the marketplace. Now, sold would tell you the delta difference between what a ready, willing, and able seller and a ready, willing, and able buyer would agree on. I like just keeping like a quick pulse, though, on where are sellers at. Would I buy that? That's steep. I don't know about that. The game is different now, though. It was one thing to do it like with a townhouse for $100,000, in Lake Norman area. It's like, yeah, you can do like 100, 120 on that. That's nice. Wood Duck Cove. Yeah, we go Wood Duck Cove, corner of Catawba 73. You can go, 175. Feeling good about it. Why not? Nowadays, what? I could pull it up right now. I'm going to guess. Someone can check and correct me. That's fine with me if they want to. 310, right? We should look at the data, but it's hard to, my expectation, though, now at this point, comparing neighborhoods. If I'm looking at Huntersville, Cornelius, Davidson, Mooresville, Troutman, Statesville, I mean, you got a lot of differences there. You got so much difference. And the question, are we all unified by the lake? Isn't the lake ultimately like what the one commonality is? Because they all touch. I'm not saying that every citizen who's lived in those municipalities have gone on the lake. I think there's a vast majority that have not. I think there's a vast majority of people around here that do not go on the lake as a activity as part of living here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm grateful for it. I love it. I just don't think that a lot, and some people don't have the means, because you gotta understand the extent of the reach. Look at like Ramsey Creek Park off Nance. That's Ramsey Creek, right? Yeah, Ramsey Creek, right off Nance. They've got the public beach there now. They've had the boat. You can drop your boat and everything. Then you got Blythe Landing, but the public beach is unique. The parking situation there was a struggle. It still is. I mean, it's not easy. You got residents mad. They're blocking stuff off. It brought in people from outside. And that's not like, you got to understand it's a public attraction. Like that's going to happen. I raised the question about vertical, right? Like I still stand by that. Vertical is going to happen. What's the extent of vertical we can go? There's a lot to do with vertical. Like the building code changes, right? Like that, once you get to high-rise category, the structure and what you got to do to encapsulate air control, the whole nother sprinkles, everything. It's all different. But what also from the emergency services side do we need? So we talk about funding for police, funding for EMS. We talk about all that kind of stuff. Well, the rate of the equipment that the municipality or contracts, whatever they have set up, depending on that equipment, also plays a role in determining how vertical a building can go. That's a budget question. And so there were recently elections. There were several changes. It's okay. Your voice matters. I couldn't vote anywhere else. I couldn't vote in Statesville. I couldn't vote in anywhere. Well, Statesville didn't vote. That's funny. I picked the one. Well, did Troutman have elections? I think they did, yeah. But Statesville had the pre-ones for the other wards. So average active 675 here in Mecklenburg County. Let's go. Let's check some other market data here. We got a couple minutes until the break. 844 Studio 4 844-788-3464. Does the Panthers losing change anything for the Lake Norman area? What happens? What's the effect, if at all? Do we even care? Is it happening so fast that we don't even really care right now? Iredell County market report. I digress. Average active list price for residential real estate in Iredell County. 570,000. It's about 100,000 delta there between MEC. I don't even like saying delta. I feel like pretentious saying delta a little bit. Like it's a little too. Let me backtrack a little bit. I apologize. I'm Justin. Nice to meet you. I just like talking about real estate. The average active list price of residential real estate in Iredell County, just to keep you informed, 570,000. To be exact, 571, 585. But again, it felt pretentious. I'm just trying to work it out, 571,000, about $100,000 jump to Mecklenburg County. And I'm not going to go through the whole rigmarole of producing, different individual cities, because there are differences. Davidson's a unique little conundrum. Davidson touches Mecklenburg, Ckezepis, and Iredell County. Got like three different sets of stuff going on there. That's complicated. And they're not like massive. You know what I mean? Davidson is tight. Are they the smallest mileage, like or acreages between the Lake Norman towns, cities, municipalities? Yeah, maybe. We'll take a guess. Maybe I'm wrong. And look, I don't want anybody to throw stones at me. I mean, in this conversation, by the way, no disrespect to the west side of the lake. I mean, I am a fan. Lincoln County, Denver, Catawba, Sherrills Ford. I'm a fan, and everywhere in between. Whenever something's popping off over there to you want to join in on any conversation, we're about to be reconnected in a whole nother way. Highway 73 and Highway 150, when those two projects are done, I think it would be really funny. What if DOT did both projects at the same time? Highway 73 and 150 locked off the lake. And then it was like when finally the cone was removed, the last one, and people could drive across again either. It's like reuniting civilizations. Oh, that's Halo. I missed that game. I thought about video games the other day. I've been having Noah play N64. He's pretty good at Super Smash Brothers. Played Mario Party together. That was a good time too. Homeboy's 5 now. Gosh, going to kindergarten next year. Schools? You want to talk about schools? 844 Studio 4. I'll talk schools with you all day, baby. I'll talk schools. I enjoy talking schools. You got these new, you got the voucher program started here in North Carolina. What you think? You think you're going to use it for the good? Use it for the good? Are you going to self-manage? Is that the route we should really be calling it? Would you prefer to self-manage your dollars? Would you rather be in control of your dollars rather than the government? Isn't that really the question? In the beginning, the argument, I guess the attorney side of things here real quick. In the beginning of our country, the ultimate question was this. It all boils down to one. If you're into the political game, Todd Starnes airs noon to 3, Monday through Friday here on WSIC. If you're into the political game, here's what was the baseline question when our country was being founded. Do you want the government to have more or less control in every situation? That's the number one question. That's the foundational principle. Do you want the government to have more or less control in each individual situation? Federalists, anti-federalists. That was the original conversation. Jefferson didn't even want parties. Maybe it wasn't Jefferson. Am I wrong about that? 844 Studio 4. You can call and tell me. Correct me. Somebody in the conversation didn't like parties. I like parties. I like the WSIC 12 Days of Christmas giveaway party. WSICnews.com/holiday. Coming back.
You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear.
I see.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
Save big every day during Lowe's 25 Days of Deals. Save $100 on select master-built smokers for the grill enthusiast in your life. Plus, get up to 55% off select smart home gifts for everyone on your list. Order eligible in-stock items by 2 p.m. to get same-day delivery. Lowe's knows deals every day. Valid through 12/13 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Delivered by 8 p.m. Subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase. Additional terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. We won't be warming up too much today, but we will have sunny skies. That afternoon high is going to be up at 48 degrees with wind gusts getting as high as 20 miles per hour. Heading into the evening and overnight, we still will have clear skies, but that overnight low is going to drop below freezing again, down to 25 degrees tonight. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I'm hitting the road with clearer skin thanks to Sky Rizzy, Ckezepis, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Sky Rizzy, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
Thanks to Sky Rizzy, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Your doctor today about Sky Rizzy, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis, and visit skyrizzy.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZY to learn more.
Prioritizing your health is one of the best ways to take care of yourself. From routine visits to the joys of pregnancy to the illnesses that stop you in your tracks, Iredell Health System will be by your side. Learn more at iredellhealth.org.
Folks, you know Randy Marion sells vehicles the King of Price way, but did you know our service department? We service vehicles the King of Price way. We sell tires, we sell brakes, we sell batteries, we sell the maintenance. We help you keep your vehicle on the road safe, ready to drive. Whatever the season is, Randy Marion service departments have you covered. Come see us today because, folks, again, you know we sell the King of Price way and we do service the King of Price way.
King of Price, RandyMarionStatesville.com.
'Tis the season on WSIC.
It's today's Real Talk with Justin Ckezepis on the new 105.9 100.7 WSIC. News, talk, now.
Today's Real Talk, Justin Ckezepis. 333 coming on 334 already. You on your way home? You enjoying that highway? What's I-77? Jeff with ICAT. No, he's not on the phone in the afternoons. That'd be a good one, though. Afternoon traffic, too? Maybe we'll ask. Would Joe Vagnone take a traffic call? That's the question, because Local Biz Now is coming up 4 to 5 p.m. every Monday. Local business broker? I'm allowed to say that, right? But he does, like, all over. Like, this dude's, like, worldwide. He sells, like, Swiss watch companies in Switzerland or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know what I think he just travels a lot. And then, like, when he's home, he just sits on his back porch and looks at the lake. Like that. Those are the two things. And then he has a burner cigar in his hand, of course, everywhere he goes. Local Biz Now, 4 to 5 p.m. every Monday. You can check that out. And obviously on demand, WSICnews.com. All the audio version, the video version, podcasting as it was. I don't even like the term podcast anymore. Digital content on demand. Digital on-demand content. Is that better? Digital on-demand content. We'll go with that. That's the mantra we're going to go for. WSICnews.com. You can also sign up for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaways. That is also going on every morning on Good Morning LKN at 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we're giving something away. So it's a good time. What do you think? $675? The market says that's what the rates, the price is at in the market for average active residential listing in Mecklenburg County. That's based on data directly from Canopy MLS. The market is accepting it. New construction is the play right now. I believe that it makes sense. The question is, where do you see rates landing, and what's the new floor? What is the new floor in 5 years from now? Where have we settled at? 3 years from now? 2 years from now? And so when you've got new construction lenders willing to buy these points, it's 2-1 buy down that we hear about a lot. Buying interest rate points so you don't have the interest. And somebody can pay for it, and some lenders allow you to go ahead and buy based on the way the program works with borrowing money, because everybody borrows money all the way down. Some use other cash to invest, et cetera, et cetera. But as these interest rates are going to come down, which they will, the market is clearly slowing, right? Like, I don't think North Carolina is having the effect of some places. Some places in the country are feeling dramatic effects. I don't doubt that. In general, that's just kind of like happening overall. But even with the way the Fed is doing the market right now, I say the Fed is doing the market. He's still got to hold to a standard of actually like believing that he can fix the issue. Surely, do you think the Federal Reserve there's no way. Like, somebody's in the system has got to be like not getting greased hands, right? Like, I'm not saying, look, this isn't a WSIC news breaking report where I say something crazy and outlandish as if like Jerome Powell is, getting slipped money by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not saying that. I don't believe that. Somebody's got to be tried and true in this whole equation. What do you think he knows? Gosh, he knows everything. To be the chair of the Federal Reserve, not an easy job. And we're out here throwing stones from the side. Come on, dude. My avocado's up 10 cents. You're killing me. It's one guy. It's one guy. Also has to do with us. And what are we doing? Are we doing anything about it? I'm not like saying to change your ways. This ain't that kind of show. That's between you and the Lord himself. Deal with it. I'm just saying, are we really like helping move this forward in a positive way? I don't know. It's the holiday times. Doesn't it get weird? Like, sometimes, like, I just went to that somber side. Like, that happens sometimes. I'm talking about real estate, having a great time. We live in a beautiful area. And then look, down the rabbit hole, there he goes. 844 Studio 4. What's the formula? Local municipalities, should they approve every apartment complex from here to Sunrise? Should they do it? Just allow every residential person to come in. What do you think? What happens? What's the net effect? Chaos? Or does it work itself out? Eventually, right? Like, although you got to have running water. I'm running into a situation right now in my neighborhood, specifically, where we do not have running water. Could you imagine not having utilities? Think about these third world countries. Think about these third world countries that have no utilities. Nope. Where you got to go? You're even asking someone if you got to go to the bathroom? There was your first problem. Don't just go over there thinking you're going to ask for directions. You better have a plan. You better have somebody you know who speaks English. I was watching the clip on Tucker. Did I tell you about this? I texted you this over the weekend, Bill. I actually look in the Bill's eyes the entire time of every show I ever do on air. But I'm not asking you to engage with me right now. I just enjoy talking to you. You got this Theo Vaughn thing going on there, right? You just hit the camera. Don't come on air. Just hit the camera. WSICnews.com or any of the social platforms. You got this Theo Vaughn thing going on about you. It kind of flaps on the back. It rides nice, dude. Your body's a 10. But don't say anything. But you know what he's thinking. What was I talking about? Transportation. Wasn't that what we were talking about? Municipalities and transportation? I think we landed there at some point. Yeah, we'll go with that. Water, no water. That's right. Thank you, sir. Water, no water. Could you imagine? Could you imagine before? Taking baths. So right now our neighborhood had a pipe bust. We're on private. Pipe bust. The team's been, the HOA, we have a pretty active HOA for a small neighborhood. We're self-managed. They're active. On the scene. Went down Friday. We had a schedule for the weekend. Their workers are out there today jackhammering. Oh, yeah. Can you say special assessment? It's happening. You better believe it. Price go up, baby. Does concrete come down? Fly ash from Germany? Has fly ash from Germany come down yet? Steel? Where's steel at in the scheme of things? We'll just avoid the labor conversation completely as far as real estate pricing right now. We can just avoid that. What's it worth? And then throw in affordable. Then throw in the word affordable to the conversation. And then we can just go crazy together. Then I can just start shouting loud noises and none of it will matter. Attainable? Do you like attainable housing better? Attainable? Like what works for you? I can play with that. That's part of it. The average price continues to go up. I haven't seen anything go down. Interest rates going down. So the play being new construction, this 2-1 buy down. You find a neighborhood. It's still location. Location, location, location. That's always going to be the number one. It's always going to be location. It's real estate. That's the name of monopoly. Look, you buy Park Place. You buy the railroads. You buy them all based on location. Because if you don't hit, if it doesn't land, then what's the point? That's like any real estate development project. They put the money in because they want it to actually do well. Part of a real estate development analysis, a financial analysis, is actually vacancy rate. Vacancy rate is very relevant to everything that a developer will do in the moves that they make, because if they don't hit the mark at the end, they have a quantifiable way to measure whether or not it was a success. I get it. Not everything needs to be quantified. Okay, not Justin, not everything needs to be quantified. No, sometimes there's a social capital, social good. Let's talk socially. What's the standard? What is each individual community searching for, seeking? If the local incorporated municipality can create a land use plan and a goal toward the future, and that land use plan is deemed legal, I'm just hypothetical, then how can anything outside of it say that it's not okay? I'm just asking. I mean, I get there's state rules, there's federal rules, but why is there? Why can't the most local incorporated, why can't the control be done at the most local level possible? Is it possible? I'm not saying like individual, I'm not saying just individual like little nations everywhere. That's not what I mean. But I'm just saying, give me parameters that everybody has the same rules. Why can't we do it that way? Because each individual local, right, is allowed to dictate. So if that's truly the way it is, then let's talk about the funding side of it, the way the money flows. Shouldn't the money flow to the most local of the municipalities? If the local side can choose and make decisions, then shouldn't the local side be able to charge for those decisions? I'm just asking. Like we've got to be willing to finally have the conversation about impact fees. Like it was here, and then the National Home Builders Association or the local Home Builders Association. It was a whole thing. But we have to be willing to talk about potentially other ways of raising funds. And look, just make parameters that make sense within the funding model. You know what I mean? Like that's all you got to do. Just have a cohesive, uniform plan. But to go like from like a staff level, that's what these developers do. Because look, from the legal side too, I've represented people who've gone through the process. I've gone through the process personally. I just mean that uniformity to some degree. Yes, you have to keep the local. Like stuff going on in Wilmington, right, is not the same stuff going on here. And you've got to account for that. Stuff in the mountains is different. Raleigh's different. Everything's different. That's okay. Fayetteville, I mean, think about having a U.S. base armed for any of the branches of military in your area. Well, how would that change the dynamic? Fighter jets flying over Lake Norman to Charlotte Douglas on a daily, hourly, quite often basis. Would that be an enjoyable destination to you? Maybe it would. You talk about like the most, maybe they should have got this thing and locked it up like, what was that movie again where the prisoner got locked in New York and then he had to like go save or rescue like the president or the daughter? I don't remember the exact movie. And so they put like a bomb in his neck and then he had to go into New York and it was like a big prison. Escape from New York, something like that. I don't know. I'm making it up now. I don't even know where I'm at. Are we coming up on a break? I feel like we are. WSICnews.com/holiday. That's where you go sign up for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Tomorrow, Pure Capelli. Oh. Coming right back.
You know that your baby boy has come to
59-100.7 WSIC. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Already thinking about what you're going to do in the new year? Several performances scheduled at Kane Center for the Arts are already sold out. Some of the upcoming Kane Center performances include Rocky Lynn, Forever Young, Jeff Allen, and even a Stunt Dogs experience. To see the entire lineup and to purchase your tickets, visit canearts.org. That's CAIN arts.org. Want to see more than 5 million Christmas lights at one time? Speedway Christmas is back. Happening daily, the amazing Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway is happening now through January 7th. The show is open 6 to 10 p.m., rain or shine. The infield Christmas Village is open Thursday through Sunday nights. Speedway Christmas at Charlotte Motor Speedway, now through January 7th. For tickets, visit charlottemotorspeedway.com. Santa is here. Schedule your time to take pictures between now and Christmas Eve in Birkdale. Appointments include time with Santa and 8 digital images from the professional photographer. For more info and to schedule your time with Santa, visit birkdalevillage.com. Come enjoy Mistletoe Sip and Shops in downtown Mooresville this Friday. Open houses, store specials, sumptuous sips, divine deals, and yummy appetizers. Oh boy! This Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. Mistletoe Sip and Shops this Friday night, downtown Mooresville. For more info, visit downtownmooresville.com. Have an event you'd like to tell people about? Yard sales, estate sales, and everything in between? Visit WSICnews.com and click on events to submit your event today.
And now for a look at your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. We won't be warming up too much today, but we will have sunny skies. That afternoon high is going to be up at 48 degrees, with wind gusts getting as high as 20 miles per hour. Heading into the evening and overnight, we still will have clear skies, but that overnight low is going to drop below freezing again, down to 25 degrees tonight. This has been your weather forecast from the WSIC Weather Center.
Stop dreaming about the perfect lawn and make it a reality. Drum Landscape Supply now offers personalized lawn plans. Visit drumlandscapesupply.com and collaborate with our experts. Drum Landscape Supply, your local one-stop landscape shop.
Here's wishing you a warm and happy holiday season. WSIC.
Today's Real Talk continues now. Here's your host, licensed real estate attorney Justin Ckezepis on the new 105.9 100.7 WSIC.
Good thing that mic was muted, because that would have just gotten out of hand very quickly. I threw a zinger at Bill the Buffer. I came in, I walked in, schlepped into the studio 30 seconds before the show started. I said, I want Christmas music. I demand it. And he's done a great job. And I absolutely love every song you've played. I'm looking forward to 2024. Can you believe it's about to be the new year? We're coming up on halfway in December. Already. Can you believe it? It's absolutely insane that we're at this point already. 2023, remember that year? That's what you're going to be saying soon. Remember back then? Back when? Before? That's what you'll be saying real soon. Just you wait. What's 2024? The year of the goat? Oh, shout out to a new spot. You know where Hot Works Cornelius is going in? Hot Works over by 131 Main, across the street from the hospital, new Atrium Hospital. Then where Waterman is, and directly adjacent to Waterman, they're building little flex space spots. That's where Hot Works Cornelius, this what is that? Infrared working out going in Cornelius. 2024 is a year of the dragon. I've been warning y'all about this for a little bit now. I'm just saying. You can only hit that one so many times before you finally get it. You know what I mean? You can only play that tape so many times. Over by Hotworks, there's some signage finally. I'm assuming it's a unit, 1 or 2 down from Hotworks. I'm assuming they're on the ground floor. I'm doing a lot of assuming right now. That's top-notch journalism at WSIC. But directly adjacent to what I believe is Hotworks Cornelius, over there by 131 Main, next to Waterman, Bailey Road area, Cornelius. Goat Pizza. GOAT Pizza. Not heard of them. Haven't even Googled them yet. Have you? Have you ever heard of Goat? You don't have to. No. If you're doing something right now, I'm not. That's not what I'm looking for. All I'm saying, Goat Pizza. What's your name, Brawny? Is that the level you're going for? It better be good. Unless does goat stand for something else for pizza? Is it goat milk instead of regular cheese? That's not impossible. In this day and age? In this political climate? I wouldn't be surprised. Different kind of milk, curd. And I'm not hating on it. It might be banging. I don't bet. I don't know. I'm trying to talk to the cool kids now at this point. What you got? Go Pizza out of New Jersey already signed a lease. Is this Cornelius today? Dave Yoakum always on it. That was September 30th. How far behind am I? How far behind am I? Construction on the village at Oakhurst. Okay, yep. Goat Pizza, New Jersey. New Jersey. So New Jersey style pizza? A new concept from celebrity chef David Burke. Do you know who David Burke is? Unfamiliar and uneducated. We'll have emphasis. Wait, you took it away. Emphasis on fresh pizzas. The new freestanding building will be just north of Waterman. Yep. So just fresh pizza. Fresh za. I hope it's great. I'm looking forward to it. I will try it. Pizza's a big part of our family. Oh my goodness. I forgot to tell you. You know, I've been looking for a while for like really great Mexican food. And don't get me wrong, there is some good Mexican spots around. There are some, and there are some that do things as part of the dining experience while having Mexican cuisine that do what I like. But I found what I believe to be some of the most authentic tasting Mexican food. Azteca off Harris Boulevard on the other side of 77, opposite of North Lake, but north of Harris right there. Like, so if you're coming north, like toward North Mech, north to north, on your left side right there, as you're coming past the Jack in Box entrance, go down about 2 more. Boom. Azteca on the left right there. Banging off. And even the experience side, we went there for on Noah's birthday. We went there for lunch. And they brought out, we had gone there for lunch. Yeah, we went there. Yeah. Ice cream, little firework out of, and he was like, oh shoot. He turned 5. That was the best day of his life right there. He kept saying after, I was so excited. This is a cool part. I'll brag about my son a little bit. I'm the nincompoop. He's awesome. He says to me, he said, Dad, I didn't just have a good birthday. I had an awesome birthday. He got to see his Uncle Bill. He went to Discovery Place. He went to Ninja Nation. Look at the variety in our area within like a reasonable distance. It's not bad. It could be worse. It could always be worse with where we live and what we got. Think about Middle East right now. You don't choose what you're born into. Something went down in Wadesboro? Oh, don't know? Just throwing it out? No, nothing's going on. Oh, you dirty. You dirty. You got me. There's some places that there won't be something going on. Like, there will be some places that are like, hyper, that will be like, nah, not right now. That's going to happen. We'll see. This growth from Washington, D.C. is real. Going Raleigh to Richmond and then Richmond connecting to Washington, D.C., that's wild. That's wild. It's gonna be an interesting. Now it's gonna take 20 or 30 years. Like, let's also be honest. This ain't gonna be tomorrow. The trucks have arrived. The steel is on there. The bulldozers have already just smashed through the windows. This is a record time in construction. They have pretty much told everyone to evacuate. Nuclear sirens are going off. That's not what it's going to be. It's going to be 15, 20, 30 years. Is $1 billion a lot for the federal? I guess not. Like, right through COVID, like, they spent $1 billion. Trillions. I'm just saying billion. They spent trillions. They can turn the printer on burr. That's a real thing. They really can. Shohei Osanasi, didn't he get paid $700 million? Is that Shohei Ohtani? That's his name, and he's getting paid $700 million to play baseball. I love our world and our country. My gosh, where else can you do that? $700 million? Is he the highest paid ever? The market will correct itself. Absolutely. $1 billion to play baseball? You out your mind. Who's paying $1 billion? This dude just sold away his name forever. That's what he just did. That's how big that check was for him. That's the only way it works for the other side, is if he was willing to sell his name forever. I don't know if I could do that. Is it worth $700 million? I mean, I'd probably do it for $700 He's playing a game for 10 years. You got to play a game. You have, and you know what? Here's the crazy part, Shohei. and this is non-negotiable. It's guaranteed. Okay. All right. Guaranteed. I don't have to do anything. Tomorrow, I'm starting a new cooking class, and that's it. I'm done with baseball. I got a little bit of a pinch. It's just there's something going on with my ankle. Although he does have a bad, didn't he have a real bad arm surgery or something like that? He hurt. I'm not about to say that. You almost got me again. Ugh. All right. So what's the net effect? Let's summarize. Let's come back together. Enough of the shenanigans. Carolina Panthers, the situation that is. Does it negatively affect the long term of Charlotte? My hot take on it, no. Absolutely not. Because you know why? Tepper's going to get his dough. He's playing chess a different way than we are. He is a billionaire. They play the game differently. He can do what he wants. He moves economies of geographic territories. I can't do that. Let me send a tweet real quick and check out the analytics on Twitter. Let you know how many people I've done influenced in my 120 character string. This man, he doesn't even tweet. He doesn't have to make a phone call. He probably has somebody who follows him, right? I'm around most places. Man, don't even have to write anything down. You don't even have to write anything down. Imagine what that does for you in your day. You ain't even got to. I mean, we should. Education. What schools? Excited for, see, this is why they don't put me in charge. This is the exact reason why. The only thing I'm allowed to do, the only thing they let me do right here, I'm allowed to give away prizes, and I have to pull the name out of a hat. I'm not even allowed to like put it like in some cool electronic thing that spins and lights up like Wheel of Fortune. Nope. Justin, we're limiting you to pull the name out of the hat. And it's going to happen every morning between now and the 22nd on Good Morning LKN at 8 o'clock. That's your penance. Do it. I'll do it. That's the funny thing. Joke's on them. I'll do it. I'll pull names out of a hat. We enjoy giving stuff away. What's your take on the market? Don't call right now and ask that question, though, because Joe Vagnone's up next. Local Biz Now. He is a business broker, entrepreneur. Been doing this for a long time. He can price. I would think it'd be a fun game. Let's just give him a business and like minimal financials I got to give Joe Vagnone and let him just create like a quick snapshot evaluation or like starter, like 1 times revenues where we're starting. 0.5 times annual revenue, gross revenue. Just let me rapid fire him with like little scenarios like that. That'd be a fun game. I think it'd be a great time. What are you doing for Christmas? You doing anything fun? Are you traveling on the transportation infrastructure? Is that the right way to say it? Within the infrastructure that includes transportation. At least we got running water, most of us. Some people don't. And it's a crazy world out there. WSICnews.com/holiday. Again, that's where you sign up for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. Tomorrow, Pure Capelli. We're going to have Grace, and I think esthetician? She does like the oil, like massage and facial and stuff like that. She's good. She'll be talking to us at 7:45, telling you about this deal Pure Capelli's giving away. It's about a $200 value. WSICnews.com/holiday. That's where you sign up. You still can win. They do also allow me to cut the names. Like they print it out and Bill hands me a sheet and I cut out the names of the people who overnight. You can continue to sign up. Do that. Have a good time. Joe Vagnone's up next. Local Biz Now. I love y'all.
Nine 100.7